Alright, hello and welcome to this Forex market analysis. Well, I am going to be taking you through a few pairs that are showing very clear directional biases and that we will be paying attention, very strict attention in this trading week in order to see how we can profit from those pairs. Okay? Alright, before we conduct the analysis, let's quickly look into the Forex Factory economical calendar to see those high impact news announcements that are scheduled for this upcoming trading week. And as you probably know, we only pay attention to those high impact news announcements, that is those marked in red, and also bank holidays, just to be sure we know which currency banks may not be open within a trading day. Okay, every other type of news announcement, we do not give serious attention to them, so we just pay attention to the high impact news announcement, those news announcements that have the capacity to influence the market and possibly even change their directions. Alright, so for this trading week, from Monday the 10th of January to Friday the 14th of January, we have all of these high impact news announcements scheduled for the week. And surprisingly, all high impact news announcements are for the American dollar. Alright, so only the American dollar will be having or feeling the heat. All American dollar crosses will be feeling the heat for this upcoming trading week. And so you as an intraday trader needs to give serious attention to these news announcements as soon as they are released. Be careful so you are not caught up once these news announcements are pumped into the market on their scheduled days. All right, Tuesday to Friday. All right, now let's move on freely into the charts and conduct our analysis, beginning with the American dollar against the Japanese yen. Now let's look at this pair. Like I said, the pairs we are going to be looking into are pairs that have shown very clear directional biases, and of course they are at their very optimal areas for us to begin to search for our entries. Now, looking into the monthly time frame of this pair, the American dollar against the Japanese yen, as you can see, we have a trend line. All right, a trend somewhere in there. It got broken. Okay, got broken right there. That brings all of this price action to a temporary end. Okay, so we are now going to be focusing on this next move. Recall that the direction here was to the downside. Right now the direction has now changed to the upside, so we are going to be looking at this new direction. We are going to be analyzing what is actually going on there. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is to draw the trend line connecting those bounce points. These two bounce points right here, you're going to have a trend line, and so we will look at that in the weekly time frame. Let's quickly. All right, so in the weekly time frame, we are going to be drawing our trend line right there, connecting those bounce points. And as you also probably know, our weekly lines are colored in blue. Okay, right there. So price came, bounced. This was the beginning of that trend. Went up, took sideways, then we found another bounce right there, went up, and now it seems to be sideways, and another push to the upside. Well, for price action traders, we are reading this price behavior right here. Okay, that is what we are reading. Just like price came all the way here, then that behavior right there to have brought it back down, even if it is a temporary move. All right, so we are looking at some reversal formation. That was the previous high right there. Okay, then that's the top. Let me just zoom in so you can have a clearer picture. Okay, now just like we have this high right here. Okay, that's the top. You can see that bounce right there, okay, to drive price to the downside. It is this type of movement to the downside that we want to see how we can make profit from in this scenario. Okay, so we are going to mark that high. I'm just going to place level right there. Okay, right there. And again, we have a bottom right there. That's the lower swing. This is the highest swing. Okay, so price now took off to that area, and you can see that rejection of that area. That gives us the hint that the next move should be to the downside. All right, so that is what I want to show you, that there might be a trading opportunity here for us. Okay, so for those who are members of our live trading room, we are going to be showing you, we'll be sending the signal out to you to show you how to take the entry on this potential opportunity that we have here. Again, if we look into our professional indicator, which is the Oracle indicator, if we apply that into our chart, even though we don't really have, okay, just a slight correlation above the 75% requirement, we have 76% right there. Okay, we are seeing here that price will drop for at least 100 pips. Okay, for those of you who know the inside Oracle indicator, this indicator gives us some level of intelligence. It tells us the next move. All right, let me reduce this thing. Okay, I'm sure it is clearer now. All right, so it tells us the next move. As you can see here, that price will likely move to the downside. So with that level of intelligence, it gives us a bit of a confidence to take that trade. Okay, so with the inside Oracle indicator on our side, we are more confident to take this trade. Okay, all right, so like I said, for those who are members of the live trading room, we are going to be sending you the signal on how to get involved in this trade. Let's dig a little bit to the lower time frame. Just want to show you what's also going on here. Just a minute. Okay, all right, now you can see here that we had a trend line. Let me draw that with a standard trend line. A trend line right there that is currently being broken. Put that in red. Okay, you can see it's currently being violated right there, being broken. Before that trend line, see what's happening here. Push down, bottom out, push up, lower high. Okay, the low remains in the same direction. Another lower high right there before we are seeing the breakout. So for those of you who are price action trader, you could see that we have a reversal formation in form of a flat bottom triangle. Okay, that's a clear move that price is actually changing that direction, and for us, we are going to be following this very closely to see how we can make profit from further pushes to the downside in the American dollar against Japanese yen. If anything changes, of course, members of the live trading room will be notified, and of course we will let you know what's going on. For now, we are bearish and searching for short opportunities in the American dollar against the Japanese yen. All right, now let's move on to the next pair of this review.